Tape brought to you by the United States Marine Corps. Jeremy Stephens is 6 years older. He is 3 inches shorter. He weighed in 1 pound heavier. The reach advantage in both arms and legs favors Cassius Clay Collard. Lillian Garcia, one more time.
Fight fans, it is time for your main event. This fight is in the lightweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He is a mixed martial artist who stands at 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighs in officially 156 pounds. In 48 professional bouts, this veteran has a record of 28 victories, 19 defeats, and 1 no contest, with 19 wins by way of knockout. Fighting out of Des Moines, Iowa, making his PFL debut, here is Jeremy Lil Heathen Stephens. His opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he is a striker. Standing at 6 feet even, he weighs in officially 155 pounds. In 30 professional bouts, he has a record of 20 victories, 9 defeats, and 1 no contest, with 10 wins by way of knockout. Fighting out of Burley, Idaho, here is Cassius Clay Collard. Your referee in charge, Gary Hatley.
Gary Hatley to oversee the main event. Cassius Clay Collard in the red trunks, Jeremy Stephens in the black and gray. 3 5-minute rounds, points on the line, a place in the lightweight regular season standings. Straight to the center of the cage they go. Do not blink. Stephens steps in behind a right hand. Heavy leg kick. Oh, that right hand landed.
Jeremy throwing some heat right away, really attacking that lead leg of Clay Collard.
Collard grabs a hold. Both of these guys underrated wrestlers, and we talk about their striking ability, but both have some serious wrestling chops as well. Fighting in a clinch now. Randy Couture, you're familiar with this form of combat.
Absolutely. Interesting. Collard chose to close the distance, get the clinch, but he went for the overhook, and that's something you don't see a lot. Usually guys try to get inside and get the underhook. Jeremy Stephens actually has the underhook, which is a better control position. Collard breaks contact now.
Stephens once again going to those kicks.
He seems to be timing those kicks perfectly. Just when Collard looks like he might throw a combination, the kick lands and throws him off.
Yeah, and that's a smart thing to do against a guy who relies heavily on his jab. Clay got hurt on that right hand.
And then Collard uncorks the combination, goes to the body twice. Stephens is landing early though, and we know with Jeremy Stephens, you can't let him keep landing. Some of the best power in the featherweight and lightweight divisions during his career.
Nice straight right by Collard.
We know Collard has a chin. You just don't want to keep testing it against the guy with this kind of punching power. And they trade left hooks. Collard goes back to the body. High kick blocked there by Collard.
Oh, that just missed.
Oh, that hurt Jeremy. That lead hand hurt Jeremy, it seemed.
Jab now landing. More body work from Collard.
You know, Clay, I think we heard every fight last season said, I'm going to fight more tactical this time. I'm going to be more patient. It never happens. He only knows how to fight this way, and man, are we thankful for it.
A shark is a shark, Kenny Florian.
Exactly.
Whether you want him to be or not.
Oh, man, he's starting to find his range now.
And there's some speed now from Clay Collard. And look, one of the worst things you can do with him is let him get started. Oh, Jeremy Stephens now a little bit more stationary. Collard starting to figure out his timing halfway through the first round. The right hand landed on the ear. Oh, stepping in.
What a chin on Collard, my goodness. I'm telling you, he's the long-lost Diaz brother. I'm giving him that. Even though I have no authority to do that, I'm giving him the honorary Diaz brother.
It was a clash of heads, but it looked entertaining.
Clash of heads. Jeremy Stephens campaigns for a stoppage and gets it. Collard will walk to a neutral corner.
Collard wearing out that body with those combinations with his hands, and I think that caused Jeremy. So your body. Jeremy leaned forward and they clash heads.
Yeah, definitely a clash of heads there.
It happens sometimes in mixed martial arts when both men are stepping in to throw combinations. No ill intent, I don't think, from either individual there. At least not on the head, but on the punches. Plenty of ill intent.
Thanks for that clarification, John.
It's all ill intent for everything else.
Oh, wow.
And there's some
Nice
more
right
from
hand.
Jeremy Stephens.
Oh, man.
There's another one.
Oh!
And another. And they're firing away in the pocket.
Oh, man.
Couple of those shots, those hooks may have hurt Clay there, but he's still standing, of course. Jeremy complaining about another possible headbutt.
I didn't see that one.
Looking to the referee when you're standing right in the pocket
is a bad
is
idea.
maybe not the best idea we've seen.
Those body shots hurt Stephens.
I'm telling you, he's
Collard.
been putting in time on those body shots.
He said he was going to do it in our fighter meetings. He's had some success. Heavy breathing from Jeremy Stephens, but I don't know how consequential that is given what we know about his long career.
Definitely has taken off a lot of the sting off of Jeremy Stephens' punches so far. That's what body punches will do.
Inside of 1 minute remains in this first round that so far has delivered exactly what we expected in the main event, Randy.
Oh, nice little post and tries a single. At least keep that other range of threat in the game. And
A pair of hooks there landed for Collard and I think hurt Jeremy Stephens,
wow.
who's on the retreat. Doesn't mean he's not dangerous though. An exchange of left hooks. That is a kind of roulette you do not want to play in a fight like this.
nice.
4 body shots from Collard. Inside of 10 seconds. A couple of knees to finish things out. And round 2 when we return on ESPN.
What a round.
Welcome back to our PFL 1 main event. Sean O'Connell, Randy Couture, Kenny Florian, cage side, inside the cage. Clay Collard in the red trunks, Jeremy Stephens in the black and gray. A furious first round. FPR narrowly favors Jeremy Stephens. The verdict fan vote goes to Clay Collard, so disagreement between the algorithm and the fans. And we get right back to the action. Once again, Collard looking for that body work. Low blow. Pauses the action.
Are you good? It's just an incident.
Collard says he got me, but I'm good. Let's go. Right back to it. Touch of the gloves, and we are once again underway. The right hand has landed many times for Jeremy Stephens, but it has yet to wobble Clay Collard significantly, and that can be frustrating when you've got a weapon like that and it's just not working.
Yeah, the chin of Clay Collard is just legendary. It's unbelievable the kind of shots that he can take and give back for that matter.
And there's more. Now a little bit more defensive discipline from Collard.
Collard still swinging at that body, still putting in some time, landing those body shots.
Blitzing straight punches from Collard, and he finishes up with a leg kick. And this is how he had success with Anthony Pettis in the opening fight a year ago.
It seems like Clay might be limping on that lead leg a little bit. He stumbled.
It is all red.
Oh,
man.
Oh my goodness!
Stunned Clay Collard, who reaches for a leg, but he is still standing, and now he's back to the offensive output.
It's crazy. His chin is unbelievable.
I wonder how much cushion is in that beard.
Seriously. And Jeremy's eating a lot of shots to the body, boy.
There's a body kick to punctuate your point. Stephens breathing heavy. Nice hand, nice left hand there from Clay Collard. Now Jeremy Stephens grabs the body lock. Only 2 minutes gone in this second frame. This pace has been frenetic, and both fighters showing some wear and tear because of it.
Collard doing a great
Collard.
job of framing that head off and landing some knees. He did that in the first round as well.
Oh, huge combination from Collard, right in front of our broadcast position.
Jeremy really starting to slow down now.
It's like Rock'em Sock'em Robots here. It's unbelievable.
Oh, just missed with the huge uppercut. Collard went airborne and almost came right down onto an uppercut.
That's just beautiful footwork there from Clay Collard. As soon as he lands that combination, he gets off the center line.
Huge
now he got hurt.
And Collard decides to shoot up and down. Wrestling from Collard. Probably a wise decision after that uppercut landed from Jeremy Stephens.
Stephens gets cross wrist control and comes right back up.
This fight is wild.
Stephens almost looked stunned that Collard bothered to shoot on that.
Yeah.
He's like, whoa, what was that? Where did the guy come from? I thought we were going to stand and punch each other in the face.
Well, back to the feet they go. More dirty boxing. A Kimura attempt is enough to get Collard off the cage. The chance of USA favor both fighters.
Yeah.
So I guess just a general expression of support for the martial arts on display. Right hand and a left hook for Clay Collard.
Stephens is really slowing down.
Really starting to feel it now. Collard smelling some blood in there.
Both men just showing insane amounts of heart.
Collard has already thrown 214 strikes. We're not even into the third round. Back to the body he goes. Another right hand from Stephens. Shot attempt from Collard is stuffed. Clay Collard told us he was in the best shape of his career. This output would be evidence that we should probably believe him.
Yeah, that was a really nice uppercut by Collard on the inside right there.
And now it's Stephens, grabbed hold of a single leg temporarily.
And Clay, despite this crazy pace, is still having a great time out there. Sticking his tongue out. Yeah. Now going for a Kimura.
He used his Kimura grip to try and get off the cage before. Now he'll just dip his shoulder and turn.
He's going to get the takedown.
Clay Collard dumps him and walks away. Stunting here at the end of round number 2.
Oh,
big right
big
hand
shot
from
by
Stephens. They'll close it out in a clinch. Round 3 next. The Professional Fighters League is back. The first event of our 4th season here in 2022. The main event, Clay Collard in the red trunks, Jeremy Stephens in the black and gray, has delivered as promised. An incredible back and forth battle. Big body kick landed there, almost caught by Clay Collard. And your Cageonomics stats tracker at the bottom of your screen is not broken. Those are actual numbers after 2 rounds. That's how much we've seen when it comes to pace in this fight.
Jeremy trying to go back to that lead leg.
Collard doing a great job of on the exits, right? They clash, they separate, and he's throwing as he moves out. Randy, Collard told us, you know, he hasn't been the strongest in the 3rd round in the past. Last year, fights previous to last year, he promised this year it would be different.
Said he's been doing more cardio and he wants to take the pace down a bit in the early rounds so he can go the whole fight as hard as he wants to go.
Well, he didn't bring the pace down in this fight. Not in those first 2 rounds. Spinning back kick there from Collard. Tell you what, we talk about a fighter's chin all the time. Jeremy Stephens deserves to have some credit given, some respect put on the amount of body work he is able to absorb.
Yeah, 100%. For anyone who doubted whether Jeremy Stephens still wanted to do this at this stage of his career, he put that away for sure. I mean, he's really dealt with some serious shots to the body, shots upstairs, and has fired back every single time.
That was a cup shot.
That uppercut went a little bit low. No pause in the action. The fighters just agree to a quick apology and then get right back to it. A couple of savages, all rather civil.
Rather civil.
High kick glances off the guard.
Those combinations by Collard are sharp. Wow.
And that's what it's been. It's been the precision and sharpness of Collard against the power of Jeremy Stephens.
Right hand keeps landing for Collard. Left hand keeps landing for Stephens. There's a left hook from Collard. And a right hand. Stephens goes to the body. Collard on the retreat here in round number 3. It's an interesting reversal from what we saw in round number 2, where he was blitzing forward. Body shot there from Stephens. Tries to go to work with his jab. Two minutes remain in this third and final round. Strike totals, you can see strikes landed very close between these two.
Yeah, the pacing from both men, just unbelievable. Nice inside leg kick there from Stephens.
There's that post and trip, and once again, Collard just walks it off. Big hook from Collard.
Oh, those body shots may have hurt Clay there.
Stephens now trying to takedown attempt here. Closing in on the end of this fight, the pace has been absolutely furious.
Yeah, well over 400 strikes thrown from both men.
Here's the Kimura grip that we've seen Collard use a couple of times, switches it out. There it is again. Stephens is able to avoid getting turned off. Inside of 1 minute. Stomp kick. A little break dancing here from Clay Collard. Combination after, slips outside of the range of that left hand. Capoeira kick misses.
Oh, big shots here from Stephens.
Huge shots from Stephens. A strong round, I think, from Jeremy Stephens. Inside of 10 seconds.
Oh.
That was an elbow. Oh. An illegal strike here, and the PFL referee lets it happen.
Oh. Man, what
They'll hug it out.
Fight.
An incredible main event. And the fans are on their feet for good reason. And Lillian Garcia has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored the bout 30-27. For your winner by unanimous decision, earning 3 points in the lightweight division,